Oh yes, man. YouTube. What it do, man? Steph back with another video. Man, we gonna talk about this story time on how this woman was getting into it with this person, man, was really fighting this dude. Well, I wouldn't say fighting, but just arguing. So this all happened at work, right? I'm noticing a situation with this woman who witnessed an accident, and the woman is going back and forth. But I didn't realize she was talking to this dude or, being very aggressive with this guy. So I decided to get out of my car. I really didn't want to get involved because honestly, with my job, I'm not supposed to get involved into like accidents at the spot. Like whatever happens between the two drivers, that's on them. Like it's not my responsibility to do that. But the woman who witnessed the accident, she's sitting there arguing with this dude, and it's the guy works for this window company. I guess he scratched up this other lady's Mustang car. And the woman who witnessed this wasn't her car now. The woman who witnessed it started just getting very aggressive. And then I just walked over to, honestly, I didn't even want to be involved in that because, like I said, it's not really my problem. Like whatever happens, happens. I'm staying out of it. My job is to watch this little area, and I'm not a security guard, by the way. So the woman goes, "Hey, make sure you." She goes, "Yeah, hey, make sure you find out whose person's car is that got scratched up." Now, mind you, too, the person who hit this person's Mustang, well, the guy who hit this person's Mustang, it was just like a small little scratch, like something that can get fixed for like $100 if you knew someone right. But the fact of the thing was, this woman was arguing with this dude, and the dude was starting to curse her out. And that's when I decided to, like, okay, we don't really need to take it to that level because number one, miss, it's not your car. You just witnessed an accident. And the dude was still there to just be like, hey, I messed up. I'm sorry. I'll just do the insurance, blah, blah, blah. So I told him, like, all right, we don't need to be doing all that. He's calling her names. I'm not trying to curse on YouTube, even though you can curse on YouTube. He's calling her names. She's saying F you. And it's just like a lot of nonsense and everything. And I'm just like, there's no need for that because the person's Mustang is not even there. Like she's still shopping. And then the woman comes out of the store and the girl goes, hey, this guy hit your car. No, she goes to the woman, hey, is this your car? The guy hit your car. And I'm just like, there's no reason to do all that. And then what happened was I was still there. The dude just admitted, hey, look, I didn't mean to scratch your car. It was an accident. The lady goes, it's not my car. It's my boss's car. It's a whole weird scenario. That's how rich people are over there, right? And I said, to you, both of you guys, you go handle that. Because I know those two people are adults. So I walk away. And then I decide, you know what? I'm going to go get a Red Bull and to like wake myself up. Because I'm dead tired and I just want to get this day over with. So as I'm standing at the store to go pay for my Red Bull, the same woman who was getting very aggressive with the dude, she goes, don't shush me. And I'm like, what? And I just decided to keep my calm, like keep my temper low, and I didn't even want to argue with her because she's all fired up for no apparent reason. And I was gonna explain to her why, like, I got in the middle and to like stop that. But clearly this woman didn't really understand. That's why I just decided to keep my mouth shut, pay my Red Bull, and, really honestly get back to work. And then as I go back, the two people who got to exchange insurance and all that crap, the dude decided just to leave, which was a dumb idea as well, because now it's considered a hit and run because you didn't want to give your personal information. So things went on, and I explained to the girl who got the Mustang hit, and it's like, well, you're just getting money out of the insurance now. You got his license plate. That's all you need. Because once you get the license plate, man, the insurance company will track whose car is it, and they'll just hit your insurance. And then that's the end of that. Now, I want to explain to you guys, and I really want women to really understand why it's not a good idea to be aggressive to a guy. Because, number one, like I say all the time, times is hard, right? A lot of people are paying a lot in bills, and men in particular, they're not really enjoying their life, which is they want to do something that they want to do. They got to do stuff they have to do just to make a living. And women too, ladies, I get that as well, and women too. But when it comes to a guy, especially too, like the things I see on the internet, and honestly too, I've seen in IRL, I've seen dudes hit women before. Like my mom's ex-husband has put hands on my mother. I've had friends who just had crazy drunk nights. They're getting into it with their girlfriend. And for this woman not really understanding why did I got in the middle is because I don't know who this dude is, and he could have got aggressive back at the woman and just started swinging at her or whatever. And this is the thing I want to tell women, right? Ladies, listen to me carefully, right? Please, ladies, do not ever in your life get aggressive with a guy, get into his face and start cursing him out. Because there's some men who can't control their emotions. And once a man swings at you, he may be stronger than you, and he may be more angry at you. Now you're the one getting swung at, and you got to deal with the fact that a man put his hands on you. That is the reason why, I stopped it. Or, I jumped in. I didn't really jump in the middle. I try to, de-escalate it. Because, like I said in the story, man, it wasn't even this woman's car. It was just a scratch. Insurance is going to handle it. The dude's going to take the hit. The other woman who's actually was driving the car, where her boss's car, he's probably not even tripping over it. And the fact that this other woman's just getting all aggressive, sticking her nose in somebody else's business, it could have really ended up bad for you. Because some men, they don't care. They get frustrated. Especially too, people don't really understand, man, how men are really frustrated out here, bro. Especially too, you got women out here making these crazy rules, and they on the internet. You got women out here just disrespecting dudes on the internet in IRL in IRL. It's not wise to talk to men any old way. Because a lot of men out here either getting cheated on, or they're single and they're frustrated. And I beg women all the time, don't ever think it's okay to get in a man's face to act tough like a dude. And fellas, this is where I'm going to get on the guys as well. Fellas, if a woman is screaming, or I wouldn't say screaming, disrespecting you, literally just take a step back and walk away. Because no matter what you do, you're always in the wrong. And you're not a coward by walking away. You're smart by leaving this retarded woman alone. And that's what the thing the woman just doesn't understand. When she was saying don't shush at me, she don't understand that literally I wasn't trying to save your life, but I was really trying to prevent things from escalating to a way worse situation. And clearly with that woman, she just don't understand. Really, like, a lot of women just don't get it, man. And it's just sad. And I make these videos all the time of why is it not okay for, you know, when guys and girls fighting each other. It makes no sense. There's dudes out here who are really aggressive, and there's dudes out here who will really put them foot up in a woman's you know what, and really put some pain to her. Like, y'all remember Snooki from the Jersey Shore, where the young dude or the college dude knocked out Snooki on the first season. Yeah, there's dudes out there who really will swing at a woman, bro. Like, I'm telling you, and I beg women all the time, never get aggressive with them. It makes no sense. That's not ladylike. It's not ladylike. And I want guys too, because I actually watched a FitX Fearless video like this. Fellas, if you got a woman that's tougher than a dude, if your girl is tougher than you need to leave that girl alone, man, because that's not a woman. That's a woman who got some problems, especially up here. Right? If she started getting aggressive with you, tough with you, start swinging at you, and you in a relationship with this woman, you need to say, you know what, this relationship is done. I'm not going to tolerate you putting your hands on me. Because when you keep allowing it to happen over and over again, you're going to get marks on you. Then you end up swinging back. You end up in jail. You're going to end up in a way worse situation because you couldn't walk away from a female. I don't care how long you and this girl been together. Do not stick with a female who's okay with putting hands on you. I don't understand what's wrong with women who put hands on dudes. I think it's very asinine. I think it's very stupid for a woman to be tough physically, like really putting hands on. And I think it's not ideal. And I want guys to really think before they start swinging, because it ends up all bad. That's what I want to say, man. That's the end of this video. I'm sorry. This was like kind of my first time in a long time making a video, so I kind of sound a little off. I'm gonna be better with it, but we gotta start thinking before swinging. I'm out, man.